Hey, what's going on, guys? So today, just to do a little update in the garage here. I have found some good deals the last couple weeks on tools, and I was going to show you what I got. So let's go into it. Uh, First thing, Ace Hardware, like locally it's Griggs called, but it's Ace Hardware. They're having their $2.99 sale. That is for Ace Rewards people too. So I have it, but like if you don't, it's $3.99. They have I think like 10 options or something. There's screwdrivers, tape measure, knife, like utility knife, the pry bar, stuff like that. They're cheaper stuff. There's like a plier set, like the slip joint and needle nose. So what I got is the screwdriver set, the tape measure. It's the lever lock one, the Stanley 25 footer, and the Wonder Bar, which is their pry bar. I don't know why they call it a Wonder Bar, but so far this thing looks pretty cool. I never had a pry bar before. It'd be nice taking nails out of wood, stuff like that. I mean, you could be using it for automotive too, I guess, but it's more of a woodworking carpenter type tool. This is probably my nicest tape measure. I know they're nothing close to like the Fat Maxes or even like the Milwaukee magnetic ones, but it's kind of hard to do with one hand, I guess. But two hands, you can pull this thing out, and it's lever lock. So when you press this lever and it drops in and out, it does have like a rubber feel to it. It's made in like Taiwan, so it's not China. None of these are China. This is like Mexico. In fact, these are made in the United States. They're made in USA. So that's really cool. Uh, these screwdrivers are pretty nice. The handle's okay. I have another Stanley screwdriver. It's an older style one, but these are different. There's not really rubber on it. It's just hard plastic, but I think it'll last. I did notice that they have like a different Phillips head on here. I've never seen this before. That's cool. I did try it with a screw. I put this screw in up here with it just to test it and to hang the pry bar. But it works just normally. It's just it seems like it maybe gets on the screw head better. I mean, why are these like that when they could just be that short? I don't understand. Maybe Stanley discovered something that no one else knew. But if anybody knows what that's for, please let me know in the comments. That's not it. That was just the Stanley stuff that I got. So I'll go ahead and get the rest. Let's see. Toolbox over here. These are one of them. Oh, and actually there is other Ace. Good. The DeWalt bit set. It came with this and some bits. So, there's like for your drill, there's these normal 1/4 inch extensions. They go in the end. I have a longer one here. And I also have a Milwaukee one, which is magnetic. So none of these were one of them might be magnetic, but I got this one recently on sale somewhere, but that's not the good one. The good one is the DeWalt one. My dad has these and they work great, mainly because this thing spins, so you can hold it and do it, and you can push it over the end. So if you have a screw that sticks out of the wall that you're trying to put in, you can put it on there so the so that it doesn't fall off the screw, or the screw doesn't fall off, and then it'll push itself in. So that's really awesome, and it's magnetic, and it came with like 20 bits, square Robinsons, two of them, number twos, and then like 10 Phillips head twos, and some standard flatheads. So that's pretty cool, and that was also $2.99 because Ace Rewards. So I don't usually shop at Ace, but I went in there just because I saw those deals. Most of the time there is expensive, at least for me, my cases. It seems to be more expensive, especially than Harbor Freight, but even other places. So yeah, that's it from Ace, I think. The next thing is these at Harbor Freight. I've been looking for the automatic wire strippers for a while now. I've looked online. So the brand of these Hex and Torx bits are Nico on Amazon. They're like from Taiwan or something or Japan. I'm not really sure where they're made, but they're decent. And they had a pair on Amazon for 15 bucks, and I don't know why I just hadn't bought those, but I was in Harbor Freight, and I don't know why I've never seen these before there. I'm I looked online; they've been there a while, but they have them here, and they work. I've never used automatic wire strippers, so I don't know if these are better or worse than any other ones. I do know that they can strip pretty decent sized wire. I did try it on some 8 gauge speaker wire, like power wire for car audio. It did work. It worked fine. It's just a little different. I'm not used to it. I'm used to the standard type like this. So another reason I got it is it has the crimps for the yellow, blue, and red connectors. The only other crimper I have is that, and it's kind of crappy, like I've said before. So only time will tell if I like this thing. It has a cool mechanism on it. I don't know. It's just kind of fun to play with. I believe that's a tension knob to tighten it or loosen it. I haven't messed with that yet. But I don't think I got anything. Oh, yes, I did actually. I got nut drivers from Harbor Freight. So I've been looking at these for a while, and I don't know why I've never gotten them before. They are cheap, like money-wise, and they are pretty cheaply made, but my dad's had these sets, like the older version of them, for like 10 years, and he's never had a problem with them. They still work. I used to use them all the time. I got standard and metric. There's, I believe, 5 in each, or 6 in each, or 7. I don't know what it is, 7 piece. But now I have a full set of nut drivers. I do use these from time to time. I had the Milwaukee ones right here, the spline drive ones that are like strip bolts and square head ones. But I wanted actual nut drivers, especially put in like a tool bag or something if I do electrical work. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I believe. I think I also got some wire strippers here from Harbor Freight, but because these are like the $4 sale ones, sometimes $5. Even for $5, I pay full price for these things. I love these. I've used other wire strippers. My dad has some Klein Comfort Grip ones. These are just as good, honestly, and they're shaped for your hand. I like the shape of these. I know Klein does make these like this, but I think they're like $40 or 20 even. That's way too expensive for wire strippers. I'm never going to pay that price. These were 10, and don't know if I overpaid for that. But I think that's it for what I've gotten. I'm not sure if I showed you the cable cutters or other stuff, but that's pretty much it. I haven't gotten a lot over the last couple weeks, but if you guys liked this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thanks, guys.